Spanish performance brand Cupra has hit the ground running in Australia, and for many this is the most exciting model of all, the Cupra Formentor crossover. I'm in the performance-oriented VZx flagship. Let's take a closer look. The new Formentor is the model Cupra is pinning its hopes on in Australia, a 4.4 metre long, 5-seat crossover with genuine performance pretensions and a standalone positioning within the broader Volkswagen Group. Pricing for the Cupra range starts at $53,790 and moves up through the grades to the flagship VZx driven here. Central to the sporty brief is Volkswagen's EA888 2-litre turbo-petrol 4-cylinder engine, which pumps out a lofty 228 kilowatts and 400 newton metres in this application, and shuffles drive to all four wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. Inside and out, the Cupra offers its own distinctive styling, complete with stylish copper accenting set to be a nod to the brand's Barcelona origins. The standard equipment suite here is strong, as it would want to be for the price. A 12-inch centre screen and 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster combined with a minimalist dashboard centre fascia. What's clear initially is that the Formentor VZx has a real performance character on the road. So straight away behind the wheel, you can tell you're in a typical crossover style SUV, raked roofline, bit of a narrow rear window, and a raised ride height. You've got a great view of the road ahead. But with all that said, there are some really nice sporty properties in the Cupra Formentor VZx. So for one, it's really nicely suspended on rugged roads, and secondly, it handles itself really commendably on a twisting bit of bitumen as well. But the basics, this very much feels like a Volkswagen aligned product. Signature hesitation from the engine and gearbox upon taking off. It's a bit of a symptom of the DSG transmission. It's been around for a lot of years, just one of those little quirks you've got to get used to. And all the tuning of the key controls is great. There's plenty of noise being made about the Formentor being a performance SUV, and it's certainly no slouch. 0 to 100 in 4.9 seconds claimed, plus a McPherson strut independent front end and multi-link rear to ensure the 1700 kilogram curb mass is well suspended too. So in regular conveyance, we know that the EA888 works really well, pedals through its 7 ratios with ease, goes up, down, however you want, responds really nicely to commands. When you ask a little bit more from this engine, it's clear there is another side to it. Just press the Cupra button, instantly got a little bit more sound being piped into the cabin, almost like a Audi RS3-esque type warble coming through. Obviously this isn't a 5-cylinder, but it doesn't do a bad job of imitating one. And when you really plant your foot, it really does hustle with quite a bit of urgency. On mixed surfaces, there's a little bit of jiggliness, but the body control is always in check. It recovers swiftly from undulations, be them sharp, be them drawn out. And there's a little bit of road noise humming through the cabin, but I guess it all kind of conspires to give this car a nice driver-centric feel. You're never going to feel shy on outright feedback in the Cupra Formentor VZx. The great news here and the redeeming feature is that it does all this without overly compromising comfort. Cupra is making no secret of the fact that it wants to go all electric, and we're going to see the beginning of its electric arsenal from later this year with the introduction of the Cupra Born. Until then though, the Cupra Formentor VZx does a great job of spearheading the brand. The design's there, it's obviously competent on the road, and it's a nice, fun, fresh SUV. As first taste tests go, there's a lot to like about this new model.